We are live. Welcome, guys, back to another edition of the Earle Sports Bet Show. I'm Timothy Earle. Today, it's a big college basketball day. We got a lot of action, some of it going. I already have two losers, but it also looks like I'm closing in on two winners as well. So probably like a break-even noon card. I had Indiana. They were up 9 at halftime and then completely fell apart in the second half. And I had Florida State, which did absolutely nothing against NC State today. So that was fun to see. Nicholas Handy, good to see you. Welcome. But those two losers off the rip. But I do have West Virginia plus 3.5, and they're currently up 9. And I have Florida minus 4.5. They're currently up 17. I also have App State money line. They're up 6 at halftime, and I have Baylor plus 3.5. They're down 6 with 3:18 left. Fernando, I am Tim, but let's get the money. Let's do it. We're also live on TikTok. We'll see how long that lasts because TikTok does not like me. So we'll see. Sorry. Anyways, TikTok normally doesn't like me because apparently I'm gambling, but I'm just talking about games. Last night was not good. I will say Oregon did me in. I kind of knew it was a loser once the pick six happened. It is what it is. We move on. I had two hockey plays that both were 5-1 losers. Because Washington, I had Chicago and the Kings, which was not fun. Did go 4-0 in the NBA yesterday, so that was nice. But it is what it is. Down 4.3 units. I'm trying to bounce back of some sort because it was just whatever. I love that a lot of people was on Oregon yesterday. It really wasn't. I know you say a lot of people were. If we go back to the splits, 77% of bets, 79% of money was on Indiana. So no, not everybody was on Oregon. A lot of money, a lot of tickets was on Indiana. So no, it was not a lot of people on them. Nice hat. Thank you. Let's go Sabres. I keep getting you guys confused. My fault. Well, it's only me here, so I only have one of those. Sabres hats, me too. Not talking about tickets, just people on live shows. Okay. I don't really care about what people have on the live shows and all that stuff. It does not matter to me. I look at ticket numbers, and a lot of people had Indiana yesterday, and the line went from 4.5, and it closed at 3, and it did not matter. So at the end of the day, it is what it is. I saw the opening line on that Indiana and Miami game. I'm going to pull that up again, see if it's still there. Yeah. Indiana's minus 7.5 with a total of 48.5. Something tells me Indiana blows them out. I have a feeling that's going to be the case. What is the early money? Early money is heavily on Indiana. Heavily on Indiana to start. So that's off the start of the week. We'll see how the rest of it goes. We hammer Indiana. I don't know yet. I don't know yet. We'll figure that out later on. I'm not going to go crazy just yet, but we'll see. Let's see. But I will. Oh yeah, sorry. They taken the chip home, probably, most likely. And just to think, they were 100-1 to win the championship to start the year. Free picks for today. We're grabbing the Senators at plus 200 on the puck line, and then for college basketball, we grabbed TCU plus 6.5 and EIU Eastern in Illinois University at money line plus 135. By the way, I was looking into it. I'm going to be starting baseball futures videos in like 3 weeks. 3.5, 4 weeks, something in that range. Probably close to when spring training starts up. So that I can kind of know a little bit more of what the of what we're looking at for teams. So we've got that. Welcome to everybody in the TikTok chat. A bunch of people are watching over my Twitter. If you guys are watching on Twitter, make sure you guys check out the YouTube channel as well, and all that stuff. So we got we can have a good day. What else is going on in college? I want to look at college hoops real quick because I know there's a bunch of good games today. We're I can kind of talk over the ranked teams. Wow, the UConn's currently beating the crap out of DePaul, which is not really a surprise. That's 50-32 with 13 minutes to go in the game. Louisville up 11. They should take care of business. Florida is now up 31. No, 28. 28. They're up 28. 27. So they're taking care of business. West Virginia is up 8 points on Kansas. That could be a really nice win for West Virginia. Wisconsin is keeping it close with Michigan. That's a 1-point game at halftime. Houston's built up a 9-point lead now, and Vanderbilt's up 14 currently on LSU. So we'll see that. I'm not going to read that comment. And then what up, Indeed? Welcome. Later on, I have Duke minus 12.5. They're up to 15.5, so that's an interesting line there. TCU is still 6.5. I have Auburn later. They're against Arkansas. But when it comes to SEC, take the home teams. The home teams normally take care of business. Other than that, I tried to get Texas and my thing kept crashing, but we'll see. I got the same hat. There you go. I am on App State and New Haven. I am on App State as well. Am I gay? No, I'm not. Sorry to disappoint you, but I'm not gonna. I won't knock you if you are, but I am not. I am sorry. With the win tonight, Buffalo can make franchise history, winning 13 of the last 14 games. Let's get it. I'm gonna skip you, Tony, because I'm not reading those comments. I live High Point minus 5.5, Winthrop minus. Oh, you like High Point minus 8.5 and Winthrop minus 5.5. I'll be completely honest. I have no clue who they're playing. So we're going to do this. Wow, Florida State's down 42 points at home to NC State. That just shows how bad they are this year. High Point. You got High Point against Charleston Southern. It's a good High Point team, 15-3. Who are their losses? App State on a neutral court in overtime, fine. UAB at UAB, fine. And against Sui. That one's not good. That one's not a good loss. But High Point looks good. I think they're going to be competitive in their conference. Obviously, I think they're already on. They're 3-0 in their conference already, so they look good off the rip. And then Winthrop. We'll go see what Winthrop is doing. Winthrop is going up against Upstate, and they're 6-point road favorites. Winthrop 10-8. I mean, they're all right. I'm not high on Winthrop. They've won 3 out of their last 5. They lost to Texas Tech and to Texas Tech. That's a pretty much guaranteed loss. They lost as 9.5-point favorites against Longwood. I don't like that one. But they're in the Big South. Who knows? Go Chargers. Yes, go Chargers this weekend. You don't like Charleston Southern center. You don't like their center? That's fair. TikTok chat. Jesse's asking, what's your favorite NHL today? Ottawa. I think Ottawa takes care of business against Florida. And I took them to win by more than 1. So I like the Ottawa Senators tonight. I don't know what's up with some of these chat people today, but That is a weird. No, okay. I'm not reading that one out loud. I will say, I'm looking at one thing real quick that I'm not going to add it because I already have a shit ton of action today. But Maine and NJIT, I need to see what the action is on that one. I'm kind of tempted on Maine. Yeah, no, I'm gonna add that one real quick. I'm gonna grab Maine. You can get even money. A 2-15 team is a pick 'em on the road against a 7-10 team. Yeah, I'm gonna take Maine. If I can. Oh no, I can't because they started already. Haha. I was gonna try to put them up on the site, but I didn't realize that they started at 2:00. Any NBA today? No, I did not look at NBA today. I'll be completely honest. I did not look at NBA today. I have 42 units in action today. I didn't need to get to the NBA. So I was not overly concerned about games that. I will. I do keep betting it, but that's just I did not feel the need to get involved in the NBA today. As we get closer to the end of the games, it looks like West Virginia is going to hold on. They're up 8 points with a minute to go against Kansas. And it looks like Florida is going to hold on to the cover there too. So 2 ranked teams going down early. West Virginia up 9 with 55 seconds to go. We should be golden there. And then Florida. Yeah, Florida's up 20 with 3:16 to go. We'll be good there too. So it's going to be a 2-2 opening noon card because I was way off on Florida State, and I wish I just grabbed Indiana in the first half instead of the full game, but it is what it is. I'm not worried about it. What do you got? All right, good. I'm not against you. No NBA. I can quickly. I'm going to quickly look at it with you guys, but no, I'm probably not going to have any NBA up on the side. Considering that game's already started, don't need to get involved in that. Indiana and Miami. Indiana finally snapped their losing streak. I don't really like the line movement on that one because more of the money's coming in on the Heat, and it's gone from 7.5 down to 6.5, which is not ideal. So nothing in that game. That Clipper game, it's gone from 7.5 point spread down to a 4. That's probably Clippers. That's probably a Clipper game. That Chicago game is ugly. It's probably Dallas or nothing. San Antonio's only a 1. That's probably Boston or nothing. I'm not going to get involved in these games. And that's probably Charlotte or nothing. I did not get involved in anything. Carolina money line. No. Well, hold on. Are you talking hockey? Is that hockey? NFL. Oh, the Panthers today. You like the Panthers? I'm rooting for him. I have nothing invested in that game. I've got nothing invested in the Panthers game at all. So that 10.5, I think it was down to a 10. I don't know. I'm genuinely curious on. Yeah, that's down to a 10 now. I don't hate Carolina. I don't hate Carolina today. Take them outright plus 400. I could totally do that if I wanted to, but I'm not going to. Oh yeah, NFL games today. I'm sticking with my one play. I'm on Green Bay. I got their money line at 115. It's up to 135. I think the Packers win today. I do. What was I on for hockey? Pacers third quarter plus 1.5 minus 113. Good luck. Oh, there goes my TikTok stream. I'm gonna put my appeal on. Gonna take Villanova. I will be completely honest. I took Marquette outright. I took Marquette outright. The way that the line was moving, the way that the money was coming in, I like Marquette. Sorry, I'm just typing something in. Okay. Well, that was a fun TikTok stream for a little bit, at least. That is really annoying. I got, 18 minutes in? Beautiful. Okay. No, I got Marquette at plus 175. It's a later game, too. Where's Marquette? 175. It's a 2:30 game. App State back up 11. That's nice. It's only a 7-point game in Baylor. That works. Starting in the 2:00 card, I got the over in Towson, over 143.5. Creighton money line, Monmouth plus 7.5, and Pittsburgh money line, and Denver money line, and North Dakota State minus 6.5, and Duke minus 12.5. Wow, I have a lot in that window. That's nice. I'll definitely take that. But that should pretty much be it for today. I'll do a show tomorrow. Seeing that, I mean, games. What time does the game tomorrow start for football? 1:00. We'll be able to watch a little bit of it together, I guess. And we'll kind of just talk over a bunch of stuff, even though tomorrow's going to be a light card. But yeah. I'm leaning under 55.5 in the fourth quarter of the Miami Pacers game. Going to let the line steam a bit. Is this live betting or is this, are you actually live betting fourth quarter is before the quarter even starts, because that game doesn't start until 7. Yeah, you actually bet the stuff before. Yeah, I realize it's tonight. You actually bet like the fourth quarter under before it even starts. That's you do you, but like that seems so volatile. But anyways, yeah, before it starts. See, I think you can get a better line and you can get a better judgment on this thing if you live bet it like that. But I don't know. We'll see. That should do it for this edition of the Earle Sports Bet Show. Be back tomorrow with another one. Peace out, guys.